we put up the better candidate. And I'm going to tell you about Stevens in a minute. The only issue is, are we going to work harder than the other guys? So are you guys ready to work for the next 6 weeks or so and make sure Stevens gets in? All right. Well, I can tell you are from looking at you. Stevens is running to be in the House. That very tough body, the body that, as Ken pointed out, we could have expanded pre-K by more than 40% statewide if we'd had a better House to work with. We could have done better to come up with unemployment benefits for workers hit by the hardest economy since the 1930s if we'd had a better House to work with. We could have come up with, we've done well on rail and public transit, but not on road funding. We could have done better if we'd had a better House to work with. The House has been the obstacle standing in a way of a lot of the progress that we need to make in Virginia to keep ourselves strong and move forward even more. The current incumbent who represents this area is a nice person, and I get along well with him. But basically, he will do what his leadership gives him permission to do. He doesn't do what the region needs. He doesn't do what the district needs unless he gets a green light from his leadership. And his leadership ain't given a green light to anybody to do anything that really is hard and important for the district. And so what I think we need is a representative here who is going to go down and be a delegate who will do what the district needs, who won't just be on I got to do what my leadership tells me, and if they tell me I can't do anything, sorry, I may know what I should do, but I just can't do it. We got to have somebody with the backbone and with the judgment to do what's right for the district. And that's who Stevens is. He's had a great career in public service, working on the Economic Development Commission of Loudon before he was on the board. So he knows economic development issues, and Loudon has done a very good job of trying to find balance in economic development, especially with this board that came on in 2007. Trying to find that right balance so it doesn't just kind of run out of control has been very much what this board has been about. And Stevens is serving right now in one of the most challenging positions in any local government in Virginia. Loudon is very successful. Well, success creates its own challenges. Challenges of infrastructure, challenges of school construction, challenges of transportation, land use challenges, how to make it all fit, how to make it all balance. And Stevens and his colleagues have been wrestling with that in a wonderful way. I think people who serve in local government are fantastic legislators. Because in Richmond, we can do an awful lot that seems good on Capitol Square. But unless it really works in the communities like Herndon, where Virginians live and work, it doesn't really work. It can sound good, but if it doesn't work in the places where we live and work and raise our families, it really doesn't work. And folks who've been in local government have a really good practical understanding